Hello, TKM family.
We're so excited because you did it. In October, we laid out the vision God had placed in our hearts to build 10 dynamic schools in 10 desolate places over the next 10 driven years. And you answered the call. You decided that education should not just be for those who can afford it, but afforded to all.
And we wanted to just say thank you. And we didn't want to send a newsletter. We wanted you to see our faces because we are just in awe of God using you to make sure that his kingdom assignment goes forward. When our GoFundMe page hit 10,000 US dollars and exceeded that, we were astounded. Because you know, just like we do, when God puts something on your heart that's bigger than you, fear sometimes sets in. And then when you start to walk on that water, you cast that vision out for other people to see it. You're like, God, come on. You gotta help us. And he did that because you became those hands and feet of Jesus when you started clicking on that button and giving that $10 or giving that $100 or even that $1,000. We wanted to say thank you to you. We really, really do appreciate it. We know this is not about us. This is about kingdom. God wants to do something in the earth in the realm of education. And we are so honored to be a part of this assignment. We know we have a long way to go. We have millions of dollars that is needed to finish this project. But what we know, what God has started, he will finish.
We are ending year 9 on a high, seeing God complete the promises he has in our life. We launched the 10-10-10 project and we continue to be a light in the community of Shanghai. We hosted our annual New Year's dinner where believers and non-believers alike came and shared the hopes and blessings of a new year. To begin in the spring, I was part of hosting a Hearing God workshop, which taught people that God does communicate and God wants to speak to each one of his children. Karen has become the events coordinator of the women's ministry here at the Shanghai Fellowship, and she will host the women's retreat of 2019. Kendall Grace has turned 4, full of faith, fun, and fantastic new skills such as swimming and piano.
And don't forget fashion shows. She loves it. But this year we are excited even for our Explorers Camp. So this year the TKM Explorers Camp exploded. Every seat was filled. And we are so grateful for that because it helps us to raise funds for the 10-10-10 project. We had 4 weeks of loving on these gifts from God. The feedback that we got from their parents have been so encouraging to know that we were able to plant seeds into their lives. No, we couldn't open a Bible, but we could show them the love of God. And so we are so grateful for this opportunity to also move the 10-10-10 project forward, but be God's hands and feet here in Shanghai. And the 10-10-10 project is moving forward because in February 2019, we will be in Ghana. God has been so faithful that we'll be there to start our first purpose school. We are thankful for all of those who have put their hands to the plow, whether it's looking for angel investors or grants or talking to the Ministry of Education for us. God has just put people in our path that is going to make sure that this kingdom project is completed for his glory. So we are excited about going to Ghana and laying that foundation and putting that stake in the ground to start busting up for those children who feel that hope has left them, that they are in a desolate and a dry place, that they have been forgotten. We're coming in and saying, no, you're not. There are people that you may never meet that loves you and understands that you have purpose in your life, that you have a purpose, God has a plan for your life, and our school is going to be there to help cultivate that out of you.
And we're headed to the U.S. this summer, looking forward to see what God is continuing to do in his kingdom. We look forward to seeing many of you and spend time with you over the coming weeks. After our break, we will return to Shanghai for year 10. We are amazed at the story God has written in our lives, and we can't wait for the next chapter.
We love you guys from the bottom of our hearts. We say thank you, thank you, thank you. No man is an island. There's no way that one person or one mission can complete what God wants to do on this earth. So we want to just say thank you for being a part of this kingdom assignment. God bless. Bye.
Thank you for being effort 10. See you soon.